Alright, alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here on the Shield to recap last night's Sunday night football game between the New York Giants and the Buffalo Bills. And this was a much closer game than I thought it would be. Honestly, this is a much closer game than I thought it would be. The Bills get a 14-9 win over the New York Giants. The Bills scored all 14 of their points in the fourth quarter, led by Josh Allen with 2 touchdowns. It was going to be hard for the Giants defense to keep Josh Allen and the Bills off the board. 3 quarters they shut him out. But I was like, Josh Allen and the Bills are going to get going here, and they did. He made some incredible plays, escaping out of the pocket with his legs, creating plays. You gotta give credit to the Bills there in the fourth quarter, outscoring them 14-3. The Giants left a lot of opportunities, though, in this game. Not to take away from the Bills, but the Giants definitely gave away a few opportunities, I really thought, in this game. The 2 key moments in this game where I thought the Giants lost was that first and goal call, 14 seconds left, no timeouts, and they run the football there. I don't get that call because you risk not getting in the end zone, and of course the defensive players are going to keep laying down the offensive players to, let the clock run out. And where they don't have enough time to spike it. That was a really bad play call, I thought. They should have thrown it 2 times, a play action, an RPO, something like that. Instead, they just tried to run up the middle with Saquon Barkley, where in the first half they were stuffed like a turkey on Thanksgiving. So that was a really bad play call, I thought, from Mike Kafka. And Tyrod Taylor for audibling it to a run. I don't know what he saw to make him think that would be a good decision. But I really did not like that decision from the Giants there. That was the first key moment. Play call from Mike Kafka and Tyrod Taylor. Better than that, I thought Tyrod Taylor played a solid game and was actually able to move the ball down the field for the Giants. And the other play call I didn't like was that 3rd and inches. I think they were designed it as a quarterback run to start, but once Tyrod saw he was going to get stuffed, he's like, oh, I'm just going to throw it out of bounds. Which I get it. And then it's 4th and inches. You're not just going to be a team like the Bills with Josh Allen with field goals, but they kick one anyways. And I would have went for it there, in my opinion. I would have done a quarterback sneak. Would they have scored a touchdown that drive? Who knows? Maybe they did and they could have won this game. Or going back to that first play I talked about, where they, the first and goal, they could have got a field goal out of that possession, made it 9 points, and where they kicked that field goal in the fourth quarter at the start, it could have been 14-12, and you go down there at the end, you get a field goal to win the game instead of having to throw it up to Darren Waller. Well, yes, I thought it was pass interference. First one clearly was. Second one was obvious, but they didn't call the second one. Ref was like, oh, I want to go home. But you can't just blame the officiating. There some bad play calling really cost the New York Giants in this game. But they balled out. Their defense balled out. They forced 2 turnovers, 2 total turnovers. Both teams were pretty efficient on 3rd down. That's what really kept the Giants in. It was getting 10 of 19 on 3rd down. The Bills were 6 of 12. I thought this was a really even matchup because total yards, 317 to 297, both about with an even number of rushing yards, about the same amount, 132 to 128. Bills had 2 more first downs. The Giants were able to capitalize on a lot of 3rd downs to keep drives going. But it's just those 2 bad play calls there I mentioned really cost them in this football game. That pass interference should be at the end, and they might have won the game. Who knows? But not really an impressive win for the Bills, beating an undermanned Giants team only by 5. They kind of got lucky with the officiating. But Tyrod Taylor played pretty solid. 24-36, 200 yards, no touchdowns, no interceptions. Also had 5 runs for 24 yards. I thought Tyrod Taylor played a solid game. He was actually able to move the ball for the offense, unlike Daniel Jones. Saquon had a solid game. After a while, he was able to get going. 24 runs, 93 yards. He carried him that one drive all the way down the field. For some reason, he didn't get from 3rd inches and then kicked a field goal. Darius Slayton, 4 catches, 69 yards. Nice. Wan'Dale Robinson, 8 catches, 62 yards. Darren Waller, 5 catches, 43 yards. Jalen Hyatt, 3 for 21. Jalen Hyatt needs to get more playing time, no cap. But their defense balled out. They got a lot of pressure on the quarterback. While yes, they weren't able to get any sacks on the quarterback, they got an interception, and they were able to get a lot of tackles for loss. Bobby Okariki's a dog man around that defense. But Josh Allen, 19 of 30, 169 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. But they ran the football pretty solid there in the third quarter. That was what led to that 9-minute drive. James Cook, 14 runs, 71 yards. Latavius Murray, 12 runs, 45 yards. They were able to establish that running game. Stephon Diggs, 10 catches, 100 yards. Both touchdowns were actually to Quinn Morris, who had his first catch of the year for a touchdown. 1 catch, 15 yards and a touchdown. Deontay Hardy on a 3-yard swing pass as they used Stephon Diggs as a decoy. But they were able to get a lot of pressure on Tyler Taylor and kind of got bailed out there at the end. But Bills win 14-9. That's real safe for this game. Until next time, Michael White. Peace.